everyone, happy new year and welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Essa and I am so happy to have you guys here. This is going to be my first video of the year, which I am so excited about. So it is going to be about planning for the new year, which is doing my vision board. So I came across the term vision board a while just after I completed high school. My big sister introduced me to it, and I have actually never done a vision board because most years just went by with me not remembering it, or with me not having that big of aspirations, and I felt that I didn't need to have them seen everywhere. So this year I felt really different about this year. Like, I really wanted to have something to just check off my list because I have so many aspirations for this year. Which is kind of a good thing and a bad thing, because if some of them don't come out, I may be really heartbroken, but I still have an open mind and an open heart that not everything will happen. So I really wanted to do the traditional type of vision board where you just cut paper and magazines and everything of the sort and just stick them on a board. But I realized that as much as I film a lot in this room, I am not in this room a lot. So I don't have a specific room where I would say that I am always planted there, that I can see my vision board every single day. And I also realize that there are some people in this world who are just not gifted when it comes to crafts. Like, you give someone glue and paper and they will not know what to do with it. And so I thought about just doing a digital vision board, because I am guaranteed to be on my laptop every single day, whether I'm just surfing on the internet or doing some work or editing. I am definitely going to be opening my laptop. So that's why I decided to just do a digital one. So I will have them saved as my screensaver for the laptop and as my screensaver for my phone, because those are the things that I am touching every single day, that I can see and that can remind me, and then can put all those things in my subconscious to be remembered every day. So as I was saying, vision board, the person who inspired me the most to do the vision board this year is Amber Shaw, because every year she does a different vision board, and at the end of the year or in the beginning of the next year, she shows what came true and what didn't come true. And this was her third year this year, and it just made me believe. So to start with, doing a digital vision board is quite easy. You don't need to have any skill. The one website that really helped me a lot is PicMonkey, which I came across on YouTube just trying to learn things about YouTube. So I mainly used PicMonkey, and for those who can who would want to try and manipulate some things that they've seen, you can also try Photoshop. But because Photoshop is a bit complex and not beginner friendly, you don't really have to use it. So first of all, I went down and wrote all my goals for the year. So I made them under 5 key points that I had aspirations to improve in this year, and then under those 5 key points I wrote another like 3 or 4 points. So I just have my diary here that you guys have seen appear on my videos quite a few times. So I just listed, I don't know if it will be able to show, but I just listed everything that I was aspiring to do this year, and I'll just name them without going into detail. So first was God, and when it goes to God, so I'll just show you the points. I'll just tell you the points and how I put them in the vision board, just for you guys to have an idea of how to do your own vision board. So first and foremost, I started with God because for me, God is the most important part of my life, and I feel like we should always put God first. So for God, I put up the pray picture, which is pray for people, praise, repent, ask, and yield. And then there's serve, because this year I really want to try and serve in my church, because that is something that has been really calling to me for mostly the whole of last year, and I never acted on it. But this year I want to try and act on it and just do some service in church. And then there is the hands that are holding the don't forget to pray every day, or to pray today. Yeah, so those are the points for God. Those pictures are what will remind me on how to just grow my relationship with God. Second, I had relationships. So for relationships, that had everything to do with love, family, motherhood, friendship, and that's why I just put up 2 pictures, which was my family and I, and then my baby girl, which was the center of my vision board. So because I wanted to always remember, because I have a problem of I never check up on friends. Like I am the type of friend who I am happy to hear from you and I am happy to talk to you anytime, but I'm never the one who initiates the conversation. So this year I wanted to really change that a lot, and I just want to be able to call a friend or SMS a friend or a family friend, a relative, and just be like, how are you doing? And just checking up on you, which I have actually started, and I am liking how the response is, because people like to be checked up on. Even me, I like to be checked up on. So those pictures will remind me on what I aspire to do in regards to family. Then next I have travel. This was under 2 categories of my visions, which was for YouTube and just for general, like family travel. So I want to be able to travel quite a lot this year. Like, I don't know the last time I took a vacation or the last time I went anywhere interesting. Like, I have traveled a lot in the past 5 years, but like I told you guys in a different video that for the past 5 years, leaving alone 2018, the years before, the first 5 years before 2018, I was living in different cities of Kenya. So I was moving around, but they never felt like holiday, they never felt like travel to me, because they were just most of the time I was moving from one place to another, trying to look for a home, trying to set up a home. Before you know it, you're moving to another area. So this year I just want to travel where it is either for work or just for relaxation, but I just want to go places. So that's why I put up the pictures of different cities, and then the pictures of the suitcase with the maps to different places as well. And then when it comes to regard of my YouTube channel, I also have aspirations for that. So I put in the DIY small picture that you guys can see, and then I also put up a different, like I took a screenshot of my name, and then I just photoshopped there and wrote the amount of subscribers that I am looking forward to. So that is 50,000. Already I have 420, so I just added 50,000 on that. And it's not a limit of by the end of this year I have to have 50,000, but that's just a goal that I want to look forward to. Then I also have the YouTube plaque on it, because I would actually like to get a plaque. That is something that is actually interesting that I have. So my camera ran out of storage, so as I was saying, I'd like to get a plaque. So that's why I have the plaque there with my name photoshopped on it boldly, Elsa, and that's the 100,000 subscriber plaque. So these are just things that I am looking forward to working towards. Next is my financial corner. So up to this year, I still feel like I haven't been quite in a situation where I have felt financially stable and financial freedom to date. So I am looking forward to this year being different. I want to have either a business or a job, an 8 to 5, which I am not opposed to, just to be able to help me to reach my financial goals. So that's why I have the picture showing financial freedom. I have a picture full of money, and then I also have a check that I photoshopped and just gave myself a check of 1 million shillings from the universe. So that is just to remind me that I need to work. Oh yeah, and then besides that, I have a picture written work, because that is just to remind me that I need to work continuously to get myself to financial freedom. Like, money just won't fall on my laps. And then below that, I have a picture of different kinds of cameras and lenses, because that is my goal, to work up to having new equipment and a variety of equipment, because at this point I just have one camera and one lens, and that is all I work with, but I want to be able to grow. So I have different kinds of cameras and lenses on there, and then I have my dream camera, which is the Nikon D810. Yeah, and then below that I have a picture of a studio, because ever since I discovered photography, which is way back, just after high school, I have wanted to start to have my own studio. It is something that I dream about continuously. It is something that I feel in my heart, and it's something that I just feel I really want to do, just to have my own space that I can have my clients come into, and then a space where I can work with other people, and other photographers and YouTubers can have a space to work in as well. So that is a goal that doesn't really have to come to pass this year, but God willing. But it's something that even if it happens in the next few years, I will still be happy about, because it's something that I will continue to work towards. And then finally, I have random photos of just a car, my dream car, which is the Sahara Jeep Wrangler, and then a home, because it is a dream of mine to own my own car and my own home, not necessarily this year, but just those are things that I would like to work towards. So those will probably be on my vision board for the next few years, until I get what I want. And then at the top of the vision board, we have the word unapologetic, because that is my word of the year, because I want to live my life. Like, last year was my journey to trying to become bold, which I have really tried, and I have grown so much from the timid person that I was, because Esther in the past would never talk in front of a camera like this, and knowing that people are going to watch. This was never going to happen. So I have grown so much, and it's thanks to you guys. And so my word for this year is going to be unapologetic, because I don't want to keep living my life fearing what someone else is thinking. I just want to live it unapologetically. And then my phrase for the year is arise and shine, which can be interpreted into so many things, but for me it is just something that has always resonated with me, something that I've always wanted to do. And then it comes from one of my favorite songs, which is This Little Light of Mine, I'm Gonna Let It Shine. Like, we all learned that song since we were kids, and for some reason that song has never left my head. It just random moments you'll find me singing that song, so it just felt closest to me. So that is my vision board. I also have phrases there that remind me of what I need to do this year. For example, be you unapologetically, girl boss, be the kind of woman that makes other women want to up their game. That one was, I found it on Pinterest and it was just everything. And then there is everything you want is on the other side of fear, which is something that I really need to try and remember, because fear tries to get a hold of me so many times. Like, there are so many opportunities that I let pass because of fear, and this year is just, I'm hoping will be different. So that is my vision board. I am hoping that everything or most things will come to pass this year, and I will let you guys know hopefully in the beginning of next year. So yeah, there's also the phrase of consistency, because I want to keep being consistent in everything that I do, especially in YouTube and photography and anything that comes my way this year. I want to maintain consistency. And yeah, so that is my 2019 vision board. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you pick some few things from it and implement them in your own vision board. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing how enthusiastic someone is about the year. And to be honest, I did start this year in a good way, but I won't let it crush me. I just want to be able to be positive about this year and just look forward to the best things that this year has to offer. And so I hope you guys will join me in this journey and do your own digital vision board, which you can send to my inbox anytime you're willing. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a very lovely year, not just a day. I hope you guys have the best year yet. So thank you for watching, thank you for passing by, and thank you for clicking on that subscribe button. And thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. I'm saying thank you because I'm hoping that you guys will do this, so thank you in advance. Thank you for leaving a comment on the comment section below and just telling me what you're looking forward to this year, and if you've done a vision board or why you haven't done a vision board. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Feeling like I got some vertigo. Should I jump, should I stay, or baby should I go?